6.
LoveLine.
LoveLine is meant for an adult audience. LoveLine may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. This is LoveLine. LoveLine. With Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Dr. Drew, board-certified physician. Tissue better. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no guest tonight. Thank
Hallelujah.
Christ. Matthew Lillard, dear friend, in here on Thursday. But until then, it's a party.
I've got some babysitting duties that night, so my sons are coming up here that night.
All right.
To meet
What's
Matthew.
up? Where's the old lady?
They're going ice skating, like
Shocking.
competition up in San Francisco.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
Please, Drew, you spare the rod. You spoil the child. You realize you've spent more on ice skates on your one kid than my parents spent on me in their entire life.
Just ice skates. Not forget the coaching and the travel and the.
I would say just
the
ice
skates.
I would say just ice skates.
No, Adam. Just the skates. Trust me. Just the boots and skates.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, you have to discount the things like electricity and rent and.
You could maybe even factor that in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, it's true.
Ice skates for performing ice skaters is not a cheap
No
thing.
one's really paying any rent, actually, where I live. So, yeah, that's true. All right. Gonna kill my parents. Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. That's Drew, Adam. Dr. Drew, board certified, blah, 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 blah. All right, we can give some, get some weather reports out
I
tonight.
figured that was
some
coming
notes.
tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, I went down and saw a couple friends of yours today, Seth MacFarlane and Alex Borstein. I did the Family Guy thing today.
You did the Family Guy.
One of the most fun afternoons I've had in a long time.
Easy, right?
Oh, it's the happiest place on earth. That's the happiest place on earth.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I've done a lot of voiceover work, and normally the people who have you do the voiceover work are idiots, and they just figure, well, do it 175 times, and that way no one can ever blame me.
Right.
If you did it the best anyone could ever do it the first time, it wouldn't matter. You'd still have to do another 174 times so they could say it wasn't my fault if it didn't come out.
Right.
They can't hear the difference between something good and something bad.
And
Let me tell you something about stupid people. Stupid people, they not only F things up, they don't know when something's good either.
Right, of course.
It's both.
Of
they do
course.
crappy work, and if something's good, they ignore it.
Yeah.
Right.
Now,
but
Seth goes
Family
in.
Guy, you go in, if you do it, you just keep moving.
Well, Seth's in there, goes, that's it. Hey, just try it once this way. Oh, perfect. See you later. It's
I think because of that, first off, when you're having a conversation, you don't get 150 takes. So obviously, if everything has too much spit and polish on it, it doesn't come across as organic or realistic. Mm-hmm. Just having, it has to be delivered clearly. It has to be funny. It has to be sold. But I wonder if that's part of the reason why the Family Guy seems a little more organic in conversationally.
Yeah, because they just let it work out. And
right.
I didn't realize Seth was. I obviously knew he was a talented guy, but the guy's a genius.
Oh,
he controls. He runs the whole. He gives advice on nuances on the animation to make sure the acting is right. The Stewie is given the right glance.
Wow.
It's like, wow.
Listen, never, by the way, underestimate not getting laid in high school. If he
how was he so happy? How could that be?
If he got one drop of poontang in high school,
all be gone.
He'd be driving a forklift at a recycling center. Meep, 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 meep. He'd just be going, and you'd walk up to him and he'd go, "That's colored glass. that goes in a separate pile. The clear glass is over here. That has a California redemption value of 20 cents. That's what Seth MacFarlane from Family Guy would be doing if he got half a hand job in high school. But I do believe that being deprived of all sexual contact, even physical contact. It's inspiring. You write concertos and operas. That idea probably never even had a thing with a vagina brush up against him from probably till the age of 25.
Wow, another episode emerges.
That's right.
He did the voices for the kid. They did a 2-hour show. My kids are on their new show, American Dad. They aired for us. It's amazing.
You see that movie? Remember Boy in the Plastic Bubble with John Travolta?
Yeah.
He got more tail
Oh, really?
than Seth did in high school.
Well,
Yeah, in
see
the
if-
bubble.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All this complaining you've done, though. Why aren't you producing?
I should be smarter.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what counteracted my what would have been potential genius with a lack of poontang in high school? I was a good athlete,
Oh, yeah.
and
yeah.
that
It
kind of
goes
took
against
the
it.
edge off.
Yeah.
I didn't just go home and cry and masturbate.
Yeah, and Alex told me that you and her husband Jackson used to just drink and smoke pot until you vomited with Ralph Gorman. Just routinely would just drink and smoke pot
Garmin.
until you vomited. Garmin.
Yeah.
That was your basic night.
That's what we used to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't 19 either. I was like 28. Just sit around this guy's crappy
Well,
apartment.
so one of
smoke
your
pot.
medicine is still the red wine.
That's my
a progressive
medicine.
Thing, yeah.
That's my medicine.
Yeah.
All right, you ready to rock?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, it was great. I knew me and Alex Borstein, of course, from Mad TV and Family Guy.
Does Lois.
Does Lois, and she's a good writer, writes some episodes, does that kind of stuff. I think she does a couple of voices. She does the Asian Reporter, does all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, her husband was an old friend of mine. I didn't know her back in the day, way back in the day. I knew her about 10 years ago. But, yeah, this guy just lived in a crappy apartment. His roommate, I live in a crappy apartment, my roommate. And
But he made living a crappy life apparently some sort of art form.
He did.
He'd take old chickens and those would be his ashtrays. He'd put your cigarettes out in old, dirt, decaying
yeah.
carcasses.
Well, I had a shopping cart in his bedroom, and he
Yeah.
was on the third floor of an apartment. His kitchen was a disaster. But we do things like this. I don't know. I miss being poor for these kind of nights. We knew someone who worked at the TGIF Friday. The TGIF's out in, that's just a bad local chain, or it's probably a national chain. You go there, you get your bloomin' onion or whatever. She worked at the one out in like Chatsworth. I was living in Santa Monica.
We're talking about 45 minutes away, maybe.
Yeah, he was living in Van Nuys. I mean, we're talking miles. If you're living somewhere outside of Southern California, we're talking different counties. I'd call him on a Sunday night at like 8:00. It turns out Katie was working. She was managing the bar. We could get free ribs. It was drive. 27 years old, half a tank of gas. It's a whole evening just driving across town all the way up. Going from To go from Santa Monica to Chatsworth now, I want $500.
Right. See,
and the free ribs.
You would do things.
You're just driving as an adult, just on the road. The rib plate was $9.99. Maybe it was $11. It was just on the road. Oh, yeah, it's free. I mean, you got to leave a tip, but it's free. And we get a couple of free pina coladas. We're on the road. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You spend it's a lot of work being cheap.
You were
or
cheap
being
then,
poor.
yeah.
Being poor. Yeah, you end up spending a lot of time on the road and stuff.
Yes.
You spend too much time.
But you'll do it gladly.
We did.
glee.
We did. All right, Drew, you ready to rock?
There we go. Now I'm ready.
Let's get to the phones. What do you say? I got to get the weather report out today, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me say this. Speaking of being on the road, got into a Mexican standoff on the road with a old woman today.
Where she just kind of stopped the car kind
Never
of thing?
happened to me before. Got to a three-way stop sign. Not a four-way, but a three-way.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Makes a T.
Right.
I was coming over the cross of the top of the T. She was coming up the stem of the T. And we got to stop sign at the same time. You know what? I got to my stop sign half a pigeon's heartbeat before she did.
Even if not, you were on the right, so you had the right of way.
I had the right of way.
Yeah.
But here's the
At
wrinkle.
least in California.
I wanted to do something. I actually wanted to turn around.
Do a U-turn.
And I wanted to do a U-turn or move out. I wanted to do something. I wasn't going straight. So we both came at the same time, and like the old lady she gave me the wave. And I gave her, not being able to explain, I was turning around. I wasn't going to go straight, and to do a U-turn, I would have had to
hit her.
T-bone her.
Yeah.
So I gave her the, no, you go ahead. And she gave me the, no, go ahead. And I gave her the, are you kidding me? Am I going to have to get out and explain? I'm trying to do something. No, just go ahead. And she gave me the, no, go ahead. And here's the whole thing about old people on the road. You got a dangerous combination of angry.
Yeah.
Angry to everyone under 65. You got that. B, eyesight. Angry, you got ornery.
Yeah.
And can't drive.
Irritable.
And I got all the time in the world.
Yeah.
What it is I got a optometrist appointment at noon. It's 9:50.
Yeah.
And it's down the hill.
Yeah.
I leave 4 hours early. I'm just sitting here. I'm going to go over there and read a Life magazine for 17 hours in the waiting room. They don't even open. I got to sit out there, watch a mailman show up. I got to wait. I watch a gardener blow the leaves. The office not even open. So I got nothing but time. Don't F with me. I got nothing but time. I don't know why old people have so much time.
So what
by the way.
happened? What happened?
So I'm sitting there and I go, no, just go. I like, listen, you old coos, you don't know what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to turn around. I went, just go. No, you go. So I finally decide I'm just going to look down. I'm now going to sit here in my car and I'm going to stare at my crotch. I'm not going to move. I'm not going to put my hands on the wheel. I'm going to sit here motionless and play possum. Like, I'm just going to sit here and see how long it takes her.
And what happened?
Now, as per usual, whenever these things happen, some neighbors walking up the street so they get to experience this whole surreal, semi-aggressive exchange that's going on between me and the elderly woman.
my God.
And he's sort of sitting there, and I look up at him, and now he knows her. He's a neighbor, so he's sort of waving, and she's giving him the shrug, like, what's this maniac doing? And I'm just looking down. I've gone into Zen mode. I'm now staring at my crotch.
You made a commitment now. You can't back out.
For what feels like an hour, but it's about a 3 Mississippi. And now I look back up again. She's still sitting there. And I thought, I started thinking of the C word.
What did you do?
Like you old bag of bones.
Did you go do the U-turn?
Snap you like kindling. Would you? And by the way, listen, here's the rule. Let me tell you the rule of the road. I follow it. I think everyone should. Don't F with people that can beat you up.
Yes.
If I punched you, I would kill you.
Yes.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
You should not, in general, don't antagonize people that can beat you up. And I'm sorry.
Generally good rule.
I'm sorry. If you're in a wheelchair or you're a 90-year-old midget or you have some sort of osteoporosis, don't mess with guys who do Ultimate Fighting Championships.
Yes,
It's just leave everyone alone. The weaker
So what'd
person
you
needs
do?
to go. I sat there. And so she started to creep out and make her turn. And I thought, oh, Christ, thank you. And as she started creeping, of course, I was going to just slide in behind her, and she stopped.
Oh.
I just want to lob a grenade into this Cooz's car.
And so what happened?
I just said, screw it at that point. Just started doing the
U-turn.
move. Yeah.
And she was still on her side of the
yeah.
Where was she now? Show me here.
I
got to see this.
She creeped out a little bit, and I just went around her, and then she eventually went. But I'd never experienced that before, where I actually hit a stop sign with somebody and they wouldn't go.
I'd love to hear her version of what happened.
Oh, I'll tell you her
but
version.
I mean,
some maniac.
I understand the maniac
flying up in a hot rod.
Yeah.
Hopped up on drugs, listening to rock and roll music.
Was she able to interpret what the final move was, and then maybe think for a second? Perhaps that's why that young man was asking me to go.
No, it was. I told you to go. You're not accepting my hospitality. I'm not going either. It became a standoff.
I see that.
It's wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of that these days.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on out there.
I don't know. It's weird.
All right. Hey, but it's good times.
Hey, it is
right?
good times. Yeah, it takes all kinds too.
Hopefully, I hope she's attacked by like a buzzard.
Nah,
I really do.
don't
get
get
her
that
eyes.
negative.
I really do.
No. Kate. Hey, Kate, what's up?
Okay, I'm on a diet and I'm counting calories, and I want to know how many calories are in cum.
Well, I'm going to tell my daughter.
You should count brain cells, by the way, while you're counting.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
And cataloging, too, while you're at it. Make sure they stay put. But I'm going to tell my daughter 3,500 per teaspoon. Per teaspoon. 3,500 calories.
How about just per batch?
No, because a batch could be 7,000 calories.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Drew. Passionate man.
But, Kate.
Yeah.
Kate?
Yeah?
Yeah, it's basically zero.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so load up.
What's going on, goofball? You're not really asking this question, are you?
Yeah, I am.
Why? How much sperm do you ingest?
I don't know. Not a lot.
Good.
Not a
I'm
lot.
just
Good.
wondering.
Just what? Just
I'm
wondering. No, I'm happy to answer the question. We're just worried about you if you're really doing this to the point where it could be meaningful.
What kind of diet are you on?
I'm just like counting calories, you know.
How much you weigh?
145.
How tall are you?
Huh?
How tall are you?
I'm 5'4".
Okay. All right. Good.
Should I do some radio, man?
No, that's all right.
Cool.
Let it be.
All right. You getting some exercise?
Yeah.
What do you eat for breakfast?
It's actually an important question.
Cheerios?
Cheerios?
Yeah.
You might want to switch to yogurt and some nuts, something like that.
Get a little protein in there.
Get some protein going.
Stay away from them carbs.
Yeah, the carb that you or maybe an egg white or a couple egg whites, but stay with the protein, complex protein.
She gets up, she eats a breakfast, then in the afternoon she has a semen shake, and then has a snack, and then it's another semen shake before bed.
Snack semen also.
Snack is made of boogers and earwax.
Okay.
She only eats things that come
This
from
is
the
Shrek's
body.
wife, basically, right?
What's Shrek's wife eat? I didn't see Shrek.
Boogers and earwax.
Oh, really?
And I'm sure there's going to be a version, God knows what the name will be, where there will be semen shakes involved.
Oh.
And
I never saw Shrek. Does she
Neither
really eat
of them?
boogers and earwax?
That's a big. They're sort of gross. They like to fart together and they eat earwax and stuff. Yes.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Gotta watch that Shrek.
Yeah, but when the porno version come out, which undoubtedly you'll catch,
Yeah.
there'll be other bodily fluids, no doubt, that will enter into it.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
All right. Stephanie,
Hi.
23.
Yeah.
What's up, baby doll?
I have a question. My boyfriend is of a little bit larger than average size. I'd say he's about like 6 inches. And when we
Say
have
that.
sex,
Say that again. What is what?
He's about a little bit larger than average size penis and everything.
You said something about what was 6 inches?
I know, but I love our listeners because they will instinctively and uncannily not repeat the part that you want to hear.
They caught our attention. Yeah.
Yeah, right. They'll go, my boyfriend's a little larger than average. It's a little more than 6 inches. And then you go, what was that? And I go, a little larger than 6 inches. And you go, no, that's not the part. That's not the part.
So you said something about 6 inches, yes?
Okay, what I was saying is his size is larger than 6 inches, and I'm having a problem with when we have sex and I have like a large orgasm where it's, better than normal, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
I'll actually end up in tears because it hurts for him to pull out or to move afterwards. And I'm wondering what I can do to fix that. Like if it's me, if I'm just tightening up too much.
Yeah, you're having you're spasming at the end. Can you relax?
Well, I do. It's just that it takes a couple minutes, and I'm like literally like so excited, and I finish, and then like maybe 10, 20 seconds later, he'll go to pull out or move, and I'm like, it starts to hurt.
Well, why doesn't he not move for a minute or two?
That's torture. If he's done.
I'm just like, I'm ready to move, and it's done, and then I'm just a little worried. And
Well, where's he at in the sex? Is he done?
yeah, oh yeah. He always, we usually, I don't know, we have a pretty good relationship where we actually come together. So.
What?
What?
Wait a minute. This has
Really?
never been reported for in a human being.
Really?
Yeah.
He goes and then you go?
Yeah.
It's very rare.
How do you guys do that? Now, it's
I was like, how does that work?
well, it
Normally,
does.
like there's a lot of like foreplay in the beginning and everything, and
What was that word?
and he takes care of me.
Mm-hmm.
He takes care of me, and then I'll take care of him to a degree. And then when we actually have intercourse, like I'm pretty close, and so
Right.
by the time he's working up to it,
Yeah, you've got your timing
I'm-
down. Yeah, we get it.
I'm hip. I mean, I know the whole part where you're both excited, and he doesn't just rape you in your sleep. And I know. There's never any good answer to anything. But what I was asking is, are you able to get to a point and then sort of plateau
And hold off.
yourself, and then his orgasm sends you over the edge?
Yeah, I would say that happens. Yeah, but it's so much. Like I said, that at that point in time when I go finally, that it actually puts me in pain.
Did somebody come into the liquor store you're working at?
No, I just started my car. I'm sorry.
Oh, is
My
that what it
boyfriend
was?
just got into the truck.
Truck.
He got under the truck.
No, into my truck. He
Oh,
just
into
got
your
in.
truck. Oh, you drive a truck.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do? Something with dogs or something?
No, I'm a manager at a restaurant.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
You're a manager at a restaurant.
Wait a minute. Does she have a penis?
What's your boyfriend do? Did you meet him at the restaurant?
Yeah, actually, I did. He's a line cook.
Shocking. Everybody, I tell you, it's one big sex farm over there. Everyone just banging the bejesus out of everybody. God knows what's in that blue cheese dressing. It is a disaster back there. Everybody works at here's the deal. You manage a restaurant. I don't care if you're male, female, married, hermaphrodite, divorced, crippled. You will start nailing people that work for you. That's how it works.
That's, I guess, evidently from what we hear here, certainly.
Drew, have I ever been more right about
No,
something
that's
than this?
yeah. We've slowly uncovered that over the last 18 months or so.
I've known it
I know,
for
we've
12
established
years,
it on
but
this
it's
show.
been confirmed.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, you manage a restaurant. There's no better gig than this. You ready? Male, 28 to 35, single, managing a restaurant in a
bar.
cool city with a bar, a place like Chicago, San Francisco, something like that.
But
Upscale,
no,
a little bit trendy.
It's really a resort town.
It doesn't matter.
With people that come through and don't live there all year round.
You're not Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
But you're banging the staff.
Yeah, but
I
the
know
staff,
what you're
even then, you're hiring people that come and
but
go.
But here's the whole thing. The job like the hostess, that turns over.
Whether you're in a resort town or not.
Yeah, it just turns over. It's a never-ending chain
Supply.
of hot 19-year-old college chicks who put up with it for about 6 months, and if you don't make them a cocktail waitress, they move on, or they get snatched up by some good-looking guy who comes in there, some regulars, an attorney, and divorced, starts dating, they quit their job, whatever it is. Hot-looking chicks and just endless, and here's how it works. Last call's 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock. People are wiping down the tables, hanging out. Who wants a shot of Jaeger? And that's where it all begins. Do you know what I'm saying?
Started over the Jaeger.
You need a ride home? Let's talk about the schedule. I know you don't like working Mondays. I can put you in on Saturday.
Yeah. Stephanie.
Play your cards
Wait,
right.
Stephanie's still talking to us. Stephanie.
Uh-huh.
So, it really there's no answer to this other than learning to release, learning to relax, and also asking him to hold still for maybe up to, a good 45 seconds.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Because I have cried, and it makes me feel like crap.
The crying is because...
Yeah. It's going to be hard. How about some lube? A little extra lube.
Yeah, we have KY also. So.
Okay. Not just using shortening from the kitchen?
No.
All right. So what happened? You're working the restaurant. You've been managing for a while?
I trained in a restaurant, and he trained me on the line, and when I finished my training and became a manager, we started dating.
Yeah, who was there? Who was there first?
He was.
He was.
Oh, he was.
He trained her. And
that's making more sense now because it always works that way.
Yeah.
All right, so he was there first, and you showed up.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
How long you guys been dating?
1 year.
1 year. Oh,
All
good
right.
times.
Good times.
How old is he?
He's 26.
Perfect.
All right. Now, if you break up, it's going to be weird.
Well, we don't work at the same restaurant anymore.
Oh, that's
okay.
good. What kind of restaurant is it? I'm just curious.
No, she's not gonna tell you.
I'm fascinated by this couple. What kind of restaurant?
It's a seafood restaurant.
Yeah.
Red Lobster.
Red Schwarze?
Yeah. Yeah, it's Red Lobster.
Oh, do you have nothing but black clientele?
No, actually, no.
No, maybe that's an L.A. thing. She's calling from Arizona. New York and L.A. It's called Red Schwarze. It's different. I'm telling you, Jimmy and I went in the one on Wilshire. We're the only white guys in the entire place. Not a bad thing, just an interesting thing.
That's just Wilshire.
Maybe. Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know. Really? Because,
why would that be? It doesn't make sense.
Well, let me explain this. Why would Jimmy's cousin Sal say, oh, you guys are going to Red Schwarze tonight? And we'd say, what are you talking about? And he said, no, that's what we call it on Long Island. It's not, they have nothing but black patrons in there. I said, really? I never heard that. Then we went to the one in Wilshire. Nothing but blacks.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I don't know how that works.
Interesting.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's good times. Yeah. And they like spending $42 for bad seafood.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, give me a break.
Oh, really?
What are people doing?
Oh, boy.
All right. They got a drink called the Lobsterita. That's margarita, Red Lobster style, but it conjures up from an imagery. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lobsterita. Yeah. All right.
There you go.
Know what it's like? It's like someone's foo-foo went bad. You know what I'm saying? Picture that.
Yeah.
Lobsterita.
Yeah.
Are you ready to rock, Drew?
Yeah.
Let me say this. We got to go to break. Crank Anchor's on tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I already saw it. It's a good one. Play your cards right. We'll get you back on that show, Drew.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. Now that I've got a voiceover career going?
Yeah. Amy, who's 16, boyfriend cheated, and he has chlamydia. Can she get it? Had sex with him 2 weeks ago. We'll find out answers to that. Oh, and I'm going to give the weather out tonight.
If you don't, I'll have no idea what's going on
no
out
idea.
there. So,
no idea.
God.
I have no idea.
Thank God.
All right. All that after this.
If you need help, hang up and then dial.
LoveLine. 1-800-LOVE-191. LoveLine will be right back.
LoveLine is brought to you by the Sony Network Walkman Player with up to 30 hours battery life. Sony, like no other.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Got a weather report here, Drew.
You know, Adam, tonight I had a great waiter, and he expressed his appreciation for your weather reports.
Wow.
Both in terms of being able to know exactly what he was experiencing as he walked through life.
Sure.
And for the comedic effect.
Well, you wouldn't know. I mean, thank Christ we have morning radio and AM radio. They let you know all about the weather all the time.
And
all
the
the
traffic.
time. And the traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, slow and go. Look out for brake lights. Well, let me just give it a little weather out
Oh,
before we
good.
get moving because
phew.
it's
What a
very
relief.
important.
Thank you.
Very important. No way you know it. Bill Gardens checking in at 71. Cudahy, 71. Irwindale coming in 71. Fountain Valley, 71. La Palma, 71. Pacoima, 71. Simi Valley, 71. Port Hueneme, 71 degrees. Westminster, Drew?
71.
71.
Oh.
Cypress, 71. Rialto, 71. Van Nuys, 71. Chatsworth, 71. La Habra, 71 degrees. Again, recap. Bell Gardens coming in at 71. Cudahy, 71. Irwindale, 71. Fountain Valley, 71. La Palma, 71. Pacoima, 71. Simi Valley, 71. Port Hueneme, 71. Westminster, 71. Cypress checking in, 71 degrees. Rialto, 71. Van Nuys checking in at 71. Chatsworth, 71. La Habra, 71 degrees out there. So, if you're going to be in one of those areas or any area in between, it's going to be 71 degrees. 71. Getting up into the low 90s. What's the projected weather for tomorrow in the Ozark? Bell Gardens, 98 degrees. Cudahy, 98 degrees. Irwindale, 98 degrees. 171. Gonna be 98. Let me explain something. 71 when the sun's not out. But then there's a giant fiery orb that comes into the sky, and that creates heat. Some say it's the
light, too.
it's the essence, light and heat, the essence of all life coming from the fiery orb in the sky. That comes up. The temperature rises. You have to wear less clothing. And then later on in the evening, sun goes down, Earth rotates. The moon comes up, and the temperature drops to 71 degrees in Bell Gardens, 71 Cudahy, 71 Irwindale, 71 Fountain Valley, 71 La Habra, 71 La Palma, Pacoima checking in, 71 degrees.
You know, just to test your theory, I checked in with my wife in Pasadena.
Checking in at 71.
71.
71 degrees.
She checked in.
Chris, where's
71.
Where's your mom live? Thus, where do you live?
San Gabriel?
San Gabriel?
Mom lives in San Gabriel.
San
yes.
Gabriel. Let me check San Gabriel. Checking in 71 degrees.
Nice.
My slacker parents, North Hollywood. Let me check that on the weather map. 71. 71 degrees. 71 degrees.
Hey, got to take another break, but we'll be having more weather.
71. Have you ever done anything? Have you ever heard one of these stupid, retarded weather reports and went, oh, wait a minute. I got to get a sweat jacket.
I, though, heard a weather report tonight on television where I almost danced. I was so delighted because it was announcing that we're going to have cool weather for the next 4 or 5 days. So I thought, oh, my God.
Let me
Now, it
check
better
the.
happen.
I got a 5-day forecast here. Bell Gardens 5-day forecast. What day is it, Drew? Tuesday. Checking in night 71 degrees. Wednesday 71 degrees. Thursday 71 degrees. Friday 71 degrees.
5-day forecast.
That's the 5-day forecast. Now we go to Cudahy. All right, let's keep a rocking here, Drew.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's break it down.
Yeah. Watch out on that traffic, everybody. Slow and go. Slow and go. Look out for brake lights. Slow and go. Get debris in the number 3 lane. Oh, yeah.
Mattress.
Yeah, mattress in lanes.
Hello?
Amy,
Yep.
All right, what's up?
where are you calling from? What's the name of your city?
Aurora?
Aurora.
Aurora? Let me check here. Checking in, 71 degrees. What's happening, baby doll?
Not much.
Your boyfriend cheated on you?
Oh, yeah.
Did he
Oh,
have,
yeah.
did he have sex with somebody?
Huh?
Did he have sex with somebody else?
More than somebody.
Your best friend.
No, just a lot of people.
Ooh.
Oh.
How old is he?
17.
Yeesh. I hope he's not your
17.
boyfriend.
You know what 17 backwards is, Drew? 71 degrees.
It's the temperature in Pacoima.
He's checking in an inverted 71.
So, Amy, you've broken up with him, yes?
Oh, yeah.
All right. And what's your question?
I heard that he might have chlamydia,
Yeah.
and I was wondering what the symptoms are for it.
Well, for women, it may be nothing. If you're going to have symptoms, it can be pelvic pain down in the area, in your pelvic region. There can be vaginal irritation, a discharge, more often that's sort of a thin discharge, and that's about it. So it's something you got to go get tested for. And they're easy, readily available tests. There's even a urine screen you can take at home.
Really?
Yeah. So go get checked out. And all things being equal, if you were coming and seeing me, I might put you on antibiotics just to be on the safe side.
Really?
Yeah, God knows what she was exposed to.
The symptoms for men.
Men, again, it can be nothing also, or it can be hurts when they pee. Again, sort of a pussy discharge, leaky urine, it's sort of prostate symptoms, epididymitis, where the testicle gets painful and swollen.
Mm-hmm.
That's no bueno.
No bueno.
Why, you with a new guy?
No.
All right. Well,
Condoms, Amy. That would have...
take it easy, baby doll.
Avoided all that.
Yeah.
And
All right.
listen, you got to know that chlamydia is one of the leading causes of infertility in this country.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, you
because
think
women
that's-
don't know they
yeah.
have it, and so it disturbs the tubes. It makes them not work anymore, so the egg can't move down. I'm reading an interesting book now called Maternal Desire. Did I tell you about this?
Yeah.
Finally, a something discussing women's urge, their sort of erotic sexual urge to have a child.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? I was thinking to myself, she was talking about how this writer is talking about when she was pregnant, how she felt like she thought there should be a new word for macho that referred to the female, like femmacho, like she felt so powerful. And
Hold on a second. Hawthorne, checking in.
71?
71 degrees. All right,
what a
go ahead.
relief.
I'm sorry.
And
They
I was
just
thinking-
checked in when they check in.
And she was talking about what it is to sort of express, female sort of sexual empowerment stuff. Do you have any sense, this business of women burying their belly now? It's kind of a last 5 years a new thing.
Yes.
Isn't that sort of like a guy like...
hanging a sack out?
Yeah. Is the same impulse that creates
Look,
that?
listen
I mean, why
to
would
me.
why would people that look horrible like that be urged to do it? Unless they felt some sort of empowerment.
Listen, it's just more retardees, left-wing tardos saying, "Oh no, you're beautiful. Don't cover yourself up. Don't let anyone ever cover you. Everything's beautiful. You can never cover anything up." Idiots. Who the hell wants to look at someone with their distended belly and that belly button popping out of there and all that?
Forget during pregnancy. I think that urge, even when they look normal, when they're looking young and proper, or not so proper, people that are overweight that hang that stuff out too. But
yeah, so look, but somebody maybe Demi Moore got it started, posing half naked on Vogue or whatever the hell she was on 6-7 years ago. But somebody decided everything was beautiful, and there's nothing more beautiful than a pregnant woman, and then that sort of spun into, well, why not wear a halter top
all the time
and some tight jeans when you're pregnant, you're 8 months and your belly's hanging out of your thing and it's weird, and I'm seeing like lots of exposed skin. And where are these guys? Oh, by the way, let me say something. Where are these guys men? Drew, I hope you're not this way. If my wife tried to pull that ass, I'd be like, are you kidding me? Get the hell back in the house and put something on. Not going out with your belly hanging out. If it is, I'm one nard's coming out.
one.
We're starting with one.
By the way, with you, the other's following. Are you kidding?
There could be. Well, first off, there could be a nard anyway.
Yeah, right. You're gonna cut it free.
I will have one nard and nonstop gas. Go put on a poncho. Are you kidding?
No, my wife has taste. She would not do that.
I know, but would you pipe up?
Yeah,
you would.
Yeah,
I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it as aggressively as you did. I'd say it doesn't.
I just here would be the deal. We're not going to the movie premiere. We're not going. I'm not going. I'm not going to stand next to you on the red carpet with your belly hanging out. I'm not a prude. I don't think this kind of stuff needs to be foisted on everybody.
Yeah, it's imposing on other people.
Yeah, you're pregnant. We get it.
Yeah,
good enough.
And there are
put
ways to
something
make
on.
that look respectful and nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying you gotta put a tent on like we're fumigating your crotch or something. Just put something that's flattering, that looks
impulse,
decent on, but I don't want to see skin.
Just in terms of the primitive man impulses, it's just like a guy walking around with an erection or something. You know what I mean? Is it that same kind of primitive, weird, right?
Yeah, I've had an ass full of it. It's the same with, look, it's the whole society's crumbling, Drew. It's the same with the breastfeeding and stuff like that, which is, look, go ahead and breastfeed, go ahead and, be discreet, do whatever you want. I'm not going to make a stink about it. But, you pull the knob out in the middle of the Starbucks and somebody asks you nicely if you could, turn your back to the crowd, and there's a lawsuit now. I just can't take it anymore. I just can't. Just tired of everyone
Let's
doing
start a
their
new
thing.
country. Let's start a new country.
Everyone shut up except for me. That's my new policy.
It's your new country.
Well, I'll tell you what the degree, in Drew Adamsburg, you want to know what the temperature is? 71.
Oh.
It's checking in at 71.
Phew.
71. All right, so Drew, what the hell were you talking about? Women get pregnant and what happens?
And they have a sense of, feeling super powerful.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, and the belly's sort of there, like yours, make way.
Yeah.
Here comes my...
There is an element of that.
But I think that this whole thing of younger women showing the midriff, like there's no shirt for a woman that comes below mid-belly.
Right.
That,
What do you mean there's no shirt for a woman
I mean, a woman
comes
cannot
below?
buy a shirt that's you know what I mean? The
you
shirts
mean
don't...
forget about pregnant. You mean just any woman.
Exactly.
Oh,
and I
okay.
think it's all part of that kind of weird impulse to express some kind of something. You know what I mean?
Well, the sexuality.
But it's more than that. It's because sexuality, they'd be...
You're showing cleavage.
Why the belly?
Well, I'll tell you why the belly. The ones that don't have the knocker show the belly. The ones with the cans show the cleavage, and the ones who don't have the cans oftentimes have the flat stomachs and show that. Yeah?
Just a practical... But it's seems like a new trend where it's...
I don't look at it as a belly. I look at it as a sperm pallet.
I see.
It's a canvas.
Yeah, a canvas.
Sperm canvas.
Yeah.
That's why I look at it. Yeah.
So do your ladies, they have to be on like a spinning platforms, like a spin art?
We do spin art. Yeah.
Dude, with it
Stephanie.
like that, it makes this weird noise on my phone. Like I can't have it.
Dude.
Stephanie?
Hello? I'm sorry.
What's
I'm talking to
happening?
My roommate.
What's happening? Is your roommate a boy?
No, my roommate is a girl.
You just call her dude.
I love that.
I'm sorry.
I like it when she's probably one of these chicks who says
So I was like, yeah, she had the radio on, so I was like,
she's probably one of these chicks who, like, when a chick was going down on her, says this dude was giving me head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, dude.
okay. Well, my boyfriend, I just started going with him a couple weeks ago.
Started doing what?
And
Dude,
I just
we
started,
couldn't hear you.
Dating. Okay. I started dating my boyfriend a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And we started having sex.
Mm-hmm.
And his penis is crooked.
Mm-hmm.
And
Dude.
it is larger than any other guys that I've been with.
Dude.
But it's
Yeah.
crooked.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's just, it hurts.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if it's like doing something to me or if that's bad or, I mean, I don't know what to do.
What kind of crooked shape is it?
It, it kind of swings to the right a bit.
Just a bit, though.
Yeah, not like extreme, but I noticed it like the first time I saw it.
And when you
Sorry?
say swings to the right, I mean it bends to the curves to the right?
Yeah, like it curves to the right.
It's not a elbow type curve. It's a banana curve.
No, it's not that extreme.
It's a banana. It's not a dog leg. All right. All right. What about it, Drew?
Well, it's probably more the size, which is something we get more complaints about large than small, right? Because
Christ.
it's just ouch when it's too big. And you have to find a way of working through that. More lubricant, more change the position around, and make sure he knows it hurts, that he's got to be careful.
But I think her question is
Can he hurt
is she
herself?
being scrambled somehow?
No. It's too deep? Is that the problem?
The problem is like if I start off on top, it really, really hurts and I can't go all the way down. But if he starts out on top, then it's like it hurts, but it's like it's good hurts, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not bad. It's just certain positions that like it really hurts to the point where
Because the penetration hurts, or he's going too deep?
I don't know what it is.
All
It's
right.
like
Well,
it just hurts.
So you just
All right.
and then it loosens up. Then you do better.
Yeah.
All right, it's
Well,
all right.
maybe a
You're
little
gonna be all
more foreplay, a little lube.
right. Yeah, you're gonna be all right.
Okay.
You using and what are you using for protection?
We use condoms and I'm on the pill.
Ooh,
Perfect. Love that.
I'm a good girl.
Where are you calling from?
Hollywood.
Hollywood. Checking in at 71. All right, there. Is he a skinny guy? Is he a skinny guy?
No, he's kind of jacked.
He's muscular?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But he doesn't have a lot of body fat on him, or what?
No, not at all. He doesn't have a lot of body fat on him.
All right. That's good. Yeah.
So I'm not.
All right. You're doing
You're not
good.
gonna get hurt. Steph.
Not
You're
going to
fine.
get hurt.
No. Make
Yeah.
it urine infections. Be aware for that. When it starts hurting when you pee, be prepared.
All right. We're going to take a quick break. We got more weather. Oh, what the hell's on? Crank Yankers tonight, everybody. Comedy Central. Look out. Take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Dude, you got issues.
Call LoveLine.
1-800-LOVE-191.
Yeah. Here we go. Dave.
Dave, 3,
Thanks, Dave.
2, 1.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LVE-191. Engineer Chris, by the way.
Crack.
Pro.
Mm-hmm.
I said to him I just had to cut a quick commercial during the break. Had to come in exactly 22 seconds. Of course, there was 45 seconds worth of dialogue there. But I said, hey, do you got a timer over there? And he goes, yeah, I could time it. I go, oh, all right. Well, why don't we time it? And he goes, go. Are you high? I was talking, by the way. He goes, go. He hits the button and yells, go.
I think you make him nervous.
The papers, I'm not even looking down at the paper. Don't you know about the countdown and the finger? That's I got into the radio for the finger.
And
You understand?
and when you give Adam a direction, it's got to be and action.
All right. I got it.
Yeah. Let's just try it. Give me a 3, 2, 1, and give me the finger, and just try it. Ready?
3, 2, 1, and. Is that good?
Okay, that's good, but I didn't say anything about the and. I just went the finger.
Okay.
Go ahead.
3, 2, 1, and. I
no.
forgot to say and.
Oh, my goodness. You did say and.
Kid follows direction. All right, let's try it without the and.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to cue you.
Okay.
Put the and at the beginning. And 3.
No.
You put
I don't
there.
want an and. I want no and.
Okay.
No ands. But here's the
It's
deal.
going to show up somewhere.
I'm going to cue you to do the cue thing. All right? You ready?
All right, yeah.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
He had to suppress that and. It was coming out.
Yeah, I know. So quick reenactment. Can you you got a timer you can time this with? Yeah. Go.
Jeremy.
What?
18. What's up?
Yeah, my dad, he smokes pot, and I smoke pot with him.
No kidding.
And, huh?
Yeah, no kidding. I kind of hear it on you. What's up?
Yeah, and I'm trying to quit smoking, and it's kind of hard because he's always smoking all the time, and I'm always around it. So.
Yeah. Are you doing anything? Are you getting support? You going to MA, 12-step, anything like that?
No.
No.
You
Wait a
need to-
minute. Wait a minute. Why are you trying to quit? You get busted? You trying to get a job? Drug test?
Well, I go to college, and it's not really good for my brain.
You realize it's not working.
Really?
Yeah.
Even community college, Adam, you can't even keep up.
You're going to junior college, right?
No, I'm going to ITT.
Trade tech?
You're going to ITT, did you say?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What are you studying? Computers?
Network technician.
Is that computers?
Yeah.
Okay. No, you can say that. All right, here we go. And it's amazing because I don't see you as a behind-the-scenes sort of tech guy. I see you up front. You know what I mean?
The hardware guy?
Yeah.
No, I see you as a motivational speaker, something like that. Touring colleges.
Human resources, yeah.
Yeah, I see you as what we call a face man.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, Jeremy, I'll tell you what. Pot, for some people, is profoundly addictive, and your dad obviously is one of those people, and for you too. So it's something that requires some kind of treatment. You can't really expect it's going to stop because it's addiction. Addiction means you can't stop even when you want to. Now, having your dad smoking pot around you makes it essentially impossible.
Well, he's mad at his dad for being an idiot too.
Of course, but listen, it's like having a heroin addict living in a crack house. Just it doesn't work.
No.
You're going to use. And especially you're going to use if you don't get any support. So at least if you had some other people in your life that are supporting you with this, you might have a chance. But without it, no way. So check out MA.
When do you graduate ITT?
2006.
2000. It takes a few years, huh?
Yeah.
Well, with the pot and all.
Yeah.
He's due to graduate December, but for him, it's figuring 2006.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God forbid someone says, "Oh, it's an extensive program. It's actually a 24-month program." It's like, yeah. Oh, so it's a 2-year program. Yeah.
I like the way he mirrors your yeah. Kept coming back at you. Yeah.
Could any of our listeners go, well, first year,
Adam, what are you asking?
First year's mainly manual and tech stuff, and then the second year we actually go out in the field and do an apprenticeship, so that's the second year. It says like, yeah. All right.
Yeah. Here we go.
Jeremy.
Yeah.
Jeremy. Can you move out of the house? Can you get out of there? Yeah.
No, not really.
Why?
Okay.
Because my mom was far away.
Well, how about living on your own? Can you work at all?
Well, I work. I don't make enough money though.
To get an apartment with a couple friends.
Get a roommate. Yeah, get a few roommates.
But I don't drive either.
Why not?
Because of drugs.
Oh, what was the drug you're busted for?
Well, I was on probation like when I was younger and shit. And
boy.
All right. What goes on in this? He dropped the S-bomb, thankfully.
Yeah.
We got an excuse to get rid of him, but that's why he wants to stop the weed.
He's got a bad.
He's got a test,
and also pot is just one of a series of drugs he's been addicted to, and pot's the one he's maintaining with now. It's bad times. He needs treatment.
Well, at least he's going, getting some training. He's going to ITT.
Yeah.
Hassan, I don't know. What's your name? Hassan.
Yeah.
You're 18?
Yeah.
You shave your pubes?
Yeah.
You get ingrown hairs?
Yeah, every time.
Don't shave so close.
No, I got...
Get a clipper instead of a razor.
Well, I'll actually shave it because, like, my girlfriend, she doesn't like...
Yeah, get a clipper, not a razor.
I
know.
What I'm saying? I love. By the way, bogus call when they just steamroll.
Yeah.
Where you go, all right, well, don't shave it so close, just trim it down. Well, the reason I shave it is because I don't care what your reason.
Yeah.
And by the way, you shaving? What is that? Let's go on.
Retarded.
All right, hold on. I got words. We got to take a break.
All right.
I'm fired up though, and we got more weather to give out.
Oh, good.
After this.
All right, guys, here's the deal. Looking to hook up? Call the Dateline. Sick of wasting time with the wrong person? Call the Dateline. One call's all you need to make. Call the Dateline.
1-877-889-DATE.
You know what I'm saying out there?
Adam and Dr. Drew will be right back on LoveLine.
This hour brought to you in part by Axe. Experience the Axe effect.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. Man, that's Dr. Drew over there. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Hey, what's happening, man?
Hey, what's the weather there, Adam?
I'll tell you what's going on. Bill Gardens checking in 71 Cudahy, 71 Irwindale, 71 Fountain Valley, checking in 71 La Habra, 71 degrees La Palma, 71 degrees Pacoima, 71 degrees Simi Valley. 71 degrees. Port Hueneme, 71 Westminster, 71 Cypress, checking in 71 degrees. Rialto, 71 degrees. Van Nuys, 71 Chatsworth, 71 La Habra, 71 Panorama City, 71 degrees. Hawthorne, 71 Oxnard, Linwood, 71 Encino, checking in 71 degrees. Escondido, 71 Del Mar, 71 Banning, checking in 71 and Carson, 71 degrees. All right, recap, or are we good?
No, we're good. We're good.
We're good. 71 degrees out there. Look for temperatures to move up when the fiery orb moves into the sky. All right, look out for brake lights. Slow and go out there. There's traffic. Hey, Drew.
Yo.
Headline for you. Living in Los Angeles, traffic out there. Watch out. Morning commute. Watch out for your morning commute. Watch out for your morning commute. Watch out for brake lights. Morning commute. Yeah, traffic. Yeah. Mattress and lanes.
You mean in this
Look
town?
out for brake lights. Look out for brake lights. There's traffic for your morning commute. Watch out for your morning commute. We got more weather and traffic coming up. Weather and traffic and weather coming up in the news break. Oh, here's the news break. Trouble in the Middle East. Ceasefire didn't work. Little trouble in the Middle East. Trouble in the Middle East. Trouble in the Middle East. You know what I'd love? I'd love just a calendar. 1975. Trouble in the Middle East. 1970. Trouble. Just blowing in the wind. Just May, June, July. Trouble in the Middle East. 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 Everybody. Shocking. When's trouble going to move to another part of the world? Everyone's the same. Everyone's equal. We can't judge. Why doesn't it move? Why can't it move to somewhere else, Drew? Trouble in the Netherlands.
Trouble in Norway?
Yeah.
Norway?
Yeah.
Finland?
Why not? Everything's the same. Everyone's the same. Everything's beautiful. Every culture is beautiful. All religions are all the same. Everything's perfect. we can't judge, but why the Middle East? Always something. Go back and go watch it once in a while. A Saturday Night Live will come on with Chevy Chase anchoring the Saturday Night Live news desk from 1977. You know what he opens with? Trouble in the Middle East.
Yeah.
Yeah. About any day now. Get that all sewed up, yeah?
Any day.
Any day. Any day. It's not the people. It is not the people.
Emily?
Yeah.
You're 20?
What's that?
What's happening?
I had a question that my boyfriend actually wanted me to ask about egg donation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I just want to know.
Let me just clarify that. You are selling eggs. You're not donating them.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to ask about.
Yeah, what about them?
How much are you donating them for? $5,000?
No, I don't know anything about it. I don't know how much, because I've heard of donating like other things. My roommate donates plasma and stuff, and
that you don't get really paid for. The eggs you get paid quite a bit for sometimes, and in order to do it, they have to hyperstimulate your ovaries, and that is somewhat risky. And then they do a procedure where they either go in with a laparoscope or go through the vaginal wall and suck out some of those eggs, and that's that. So there's the risk of the hyperstimulation of the ovaries. Sometimes they can grow to the point that they can actually outstrip their own blood supply and die. Sometimes there's a concern, though it's not been shown to be the case, but people always worry that they might increase the risk of cancer or other ovarian problems.
Also, there's the playing God factor.
Playing God. And then the procedure itself has some risk, but for the most part, it's pretty safe. So there you go.
Okay, and then how about decreasing your chances of getting pregnant later? Does it
Well,
affect
if you
that
lose
at
your ovaries because they necrose, they outstrip their blood supply, that's a problem, huh? And if you have premature ovarian failure or something, that's the point. You're taking risks with it, but the risks are small.
Let me try to figure out what your eggs would be worth, Emily. All right, because I know the lower end of the spectrum is somewhere about $2,500.
Is that right?
I don't know. So cheap is
$2,000.
What we've heard is somewhere maybe $3,000, and then it goes up to 15. And if you can get hold of some, Cindy Crawford or Demi Moore eggs or something like that, maybe one of the Bush twins.
Who knows?
Oh, sky's the limit.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Emily. You're 20 years old.
Yeah.
What do you look like? Describe yourself.
I'm about 5'3". I don't know, maybe 160, 170 pounds. I don't know, short hair.
Short hair. Hold on a second. I got to beat off. Wow. Sure she's got eggs? When she says eggs, she might mean huevos. You know what I mean? She may mean a scrotum.
Yeah.
All right, so let me get this straight. 5'3", 170, and short hair. Let me do the radio math, by the way. 5'3", 170. Drew, what's 2 times 6?
12.
12. All right.
12 16ths. 12.
And then 1 times 12?
12.
0 times 12?
0.
Okay. Oh, I thought that was 12 too. Okay, so 35. And 1 times 7 would be 7, but then if you minus 2,
5.
5. All right. And 2 times 5?
10.
All right. 10, 3. Okay. I got, she said 5'3", 170. I've done the radio math. I have 5'1" and 31 30-seconds. So she's almost 5'2". This is really an exact science.
Sure,
I'll break it down into 64ths if I have to, or we'll go metric on your ass. Don't make me go metric on your ass. You want to know what the Celsius is in Cudahy, by the way?
No, it's okay.
Okay. So it's a 5'1" and 31 30-seconds and 182.
Oof.
Yeah, so that's a lot of woman there. What the
Something
hell
called
line was
Turner
she on?
syndrome, where they can be shaped like that and not have eggs that function anyway.
Oh, really? Emily?
Yeah.
All right, you have short hair.
Yeah.
All right, so you're a little bit stocky.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? And but good cleavage, sure.
Yeah, D's.
D, nice. And speaking of D's, how are your grades?
3.4, I guess, last semester.
Where at?
Mills College. It's a really small women's.
It's a very fine college.
Good lesbian school up north. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very good lesbian school, actually.
All right. So, are you lesbian yourself?
No,
It's her
I'm not.
boyfriend's putting her up to this call.
Did you have to pack on the weight and cut the hair if that's part of the acceptance to Mills?
Yeah, they prefer that you do, actually.
Yeah. They don't.
You got the whole militant thing going on. They like that too.
They don't need any hotties throwing the curve off for the rest.
Don't let them know that you're.
There's hot ones too.
Oh, is there?
Don't let them know that you're listening.
Lesbians, you know.
Don't let them know that you're listening to this show, though.
What's that?
Don't let them know that you're listening to this show. It could upset things.
Yeah, Drew's considered the man. So what do you do all day at Mills? You just sit around and they teach you that white people are evil?
White men, yeah.
White men. Yeah. Well, they cause all the problems.
Exactly.
All right, so you want to know, so you go to Mills, you go to a good college.
Yeah.
But maybe not the bones we're looking for, but yet the brains.
Yeah.
Got to give you that. What else? What do you have hobbies?
If I have time, yeah, but I work 2 jobs, so I don't have too much time to do stuff.
What do you do?
Yeah.
What business?
Well, I work in the dining services at school, and currently I'm actually working for a movie theater. It's not the best, but it pays the bills. So.
Where are you from originally?
What's that?
Where are you from originally?
I grew up in Piedmont, California, but I went to high school in Atlanta, Georgia. So.
Wow, interesting.
All right, so you're hard working, you got good brains.
It's good.
And a nice D-rack. Yeah, I'm going to say, and I don't know, I really do think, honestly and sadly, when people are looking at eggs, they want, like, tall, blonde chicks. I really think that's...
A lot of people look at the brains, though. I think that's a big thing.
They do.
Yeah.
They factor it in.
Yeah.
But what they're really looking for is physical specimens, for the most part.
I don't know that.
You don't know that?
I don't know that.
Here's the thing about the brain. They want the physical hand, and they're like, "Well, we'll worry about the brains.
We'll develop the brains.
We'll teach you, kid. Yeah. Don't worry about it." You know what they want is a 5'10" slender blonde chick. They want bones.
How weird is that?
Well, as long as you're shopping, you know what I'm saying.
Huh.
Well, why? So Emily, you can look into it. I'm guessing $2,200. I don't even know if they take. I don't know how it works.
I think the blonde is off. I think that they would take an attractive dark-skinned person too.
I'm making a little Aryan reference there. But here's what they want for the woman. I think they want height, and they want slender, and they want attractive. High cheekbones, nice skin, all that stuff. That's what they want. The man, they probably still want the bones and the height and all that kind of stuff, but maybe a little more of a focus on the education, the career, and that kind of stuff. Pedigree, that department. This ain't gonna pay. They ain't gonna pay for short and husky. Not on the chick side. The guy, maybe they'll take the balding guy who's a CPA or something. See what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, why wouldn't you, Drew? You do it anyway. That's what you do when you're out hunting good-looking chicks, right?
Yeah.
As a human,
it's hard to hear it, but you're right.
Why are you attracted to tall, beautiful women or nice bones or whatever it is?
Theoretically, it's a sign of health and fertility. I mean, that's basically what it is.
Right. All right. Let's talk to Danielle. Danielle?
Hello?
You're 18?
Yes.
What's happening?
I had a seizure back in early July,
Mm-hmm.
and I am taking Dilantin now, which interferes with birth control.
Dilantin?
Yes.
Yeah. Why the seizure? What happened?
We don't know yet. All my tests have come back normal.
You weren't doing cocaine?
Oh, no.
Weren't drinking? No alcohol?
Mm-mm.
No medication at the time?
Nope.
Wow.
Just a seizure.
Weird.
Well, I fainted, and while I fainted, after I fainted, or during, that's when it was just like a facial one.
Well, you know, when people...
Facial seizure?
Well, no, when people's blood pressure drops, they have normally a sort of a seizure-like phenomenon. They get very stiff and they can shake. That's not a seizure. That's a low blood pressure episode.
Yeah, I also have really low blood pressure, but
Danielle, that's not a seizure. That is low blood pressure. You really ought to talk to a cardiologist about this. Maybe you don't need to be on seizure meds.
A cardiologist or a neurologist?
Well, I would talk to a cardiologist also, because obviously a neurologist is the one that put you on the seizure meds, and
right.
I don't think that's right. I don't want to. I'm not telling you to stop your meds, but I'm just saying that when people shake and become stiff as a result of passing out from low blood pressure, that's physiologic. That's not a seizure disorder. That's low blood pressure.
What's that work? The blood doesn't get pumped up to your
the
noggin?
brain, yeah. So you have kind of a little seizure type thing briefly.
Why would someone have low blood pressure other than a weak ticker?
I don't know too much about that, but there can be hypersensitivity of the sensors for blood pressure in the neck.
Mhm.
It's more that it's a sensitivity to changes in position
Uh-huh.
in somebody with already low blood pressure. Low blood pressure is good and healthy, but if you don't change with position, if your blood volume drops, if you get dehydrated and you don't have a responsive system, you can kind of faint.
Danielle?
Yeah.
All right. So have you had your heart checked?
Well, they did a CAT scan, EKG, and EEG.
There's something called a tilt table exam. They actually put you on a table and move you around, and she would see what your blood
Oh,
pressure
really?
does. Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah. So what?
Strap you in,
Isn't
though,
that a
right?
porno thing, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, good. That's good.
So, maybe the tilt table. So you fainted.
Yeah, I fainted a few times before this,
Yeah.
and
See, that's what I'm saying. You're what they call a swooner.
Mm-hmm.
You swoon. You pass
like
out.
when the Beatles used to show up on Ed Sullivan.
Yeah.
And all the young chicks would just faint.
Right. Daniel, you got to see a cardiologist, okay? Because it can actually get kind of dangerous, that stuff. And it's not a seizure problem. The seizures are secondary to low blood pressure.
Not to mention, she's 18. She's going to wake up. Some guy's going to be on top of her like a dog.
Because she fell down and swooned.
Oh, yeah. That's
Jeez.
No. Guys, what it is guys are like a buzzard circling around looking for something. Just swoop right down on you. You wake up, you got some guy humping your leg.
Oh, my God.
No, that's how it works.
Yeah.
Danielle?
Uh-huh.
All right, baby doll. So go in there.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
if I do have to continue taking the medication, it does conflict with my birth control.
Well, there's
And that's what made...
there's Tegretol and there's Depakote. There's many, many, many other things. So
Depakote?
Yeah. You talk to your neurologist about that. You may not need to be on seizure meds. If you do, obviously you got to be on something different.
All right.
Dilantin, it's not that big a deal. But all right. So
Depakote's one of those drugs?
Mhm.
I didn't know that.
Why would you think? Why
I
have
don't
you
know.
heard of Depakote?
You bring it up on the show
Well,
quite
you bring
a
it
bit.
up for bipolar. We use it for mood stabilizer
that's
too.
why I'm bringing it up.
All right.
That's a mood stabilizer.
Well, but we use anti-epileptics.
Why
as
are
mood
you like,
stabilizers. No, I didn't know I'd brought it up in that context.
You bring Depakote up all the
Okay.
time.
All right.
All right. So it's first a
seizure medicine. It's anti-epileptics for the treatment of mood stabilization.
All right, because that's what I think of it as the mood stuff.
We use an addiction. We use trileptal a ton now.
What's that?
That's oxcarbazepine, which is a relative of Tegretol, a newer one.
Mm-hmm. Hold on a second.
Good times.
These are all words you're never going to hear in junior college. You need to focus on ones like granola bar, hacky sack, dime bag, things like
You
that.
lost me at Depakote.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He remember. He could pronounce it well. I remember that.
Yeah, that's good. Sharp, this kid.
April?
Yes?
You're 16?
Yes.
What's up?
Well, 2 years ago, I went to get a checkup at the doctor's, and the nurse did a breast exam on me for some reason, and she found a little lump, and she said it wasn't malignant.
No, she said it was. She said it was a cyst, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you have cyst, which is normal for somebody your age.
Yeah, but now that I'm 16, I'm starting to get more bumps around my breast.
Yep, that's normal.
Really?
Yeah.
Cyst, fibrocystic breast. There's cyst and fibrocystic. There's all kinds of lumps and bumps in the breast, but you have to have somebody trained feel them so they can know the difference between the cysts and the more serious stuff.
When do they start doing that? At 16?
Oh, sure.
Whenever you get breasts?
Yeah.
April?
Mhm.
All right.
There you go. If you have any
Can I ask
questions.
another question?
Yeah.
Like off the topic. I saw on MTV this thing on True Life about Adderall addiction,
Yeah.
and I want to go on Adderall, but not to get addicted on it. Like,
You don't want to go on it to get it strung out?
Why do you want to
no,
go on
I
it?
want to go on it so I can do better in school.
No.
What's that Adderall for, Drew?
It's like Ritalin. It's a
keeps you up.
ADD type medicine. Yeah. No, you don't go on it for performance at school. You go on it if you actually have a carefully diagnosed medical disorder.
Who can I see to see if I have ADD?
See
or
a
something?
child psychiatrist.
How you doing? And you're not doing well in school?
No, I'm not. Actually, for like 3 years, I haven't been doing very well. I mean, I've been passing grades, just
Right.
like
Maybe you're depressed, or
you may just be a crappy student like I was.
maybe you need tutors. Maybe you need help with the educational process. A lot of things.
What school do you go to?
I try tutors, but they don't really help.
Well, what school do you go to?
Cathedral City High School.
Cathedral City?
You're saying Cathedral City?
Cathedral City.
Okay.
there's a place in Los Angeles called
You're
Cathedral
calling from
City?
Studio City, right?
Huh?
Are you calling from Studio City?
No.
Okay.
She's calling from Cathedral City.
Where are you calling from?
Cathedral City,
What state? What state?
California.
Okay. I'm going to work that into my newscast. The thing says Studio City. That's.
It must be somewhere in San Francisco.
Hold on a second. It's a bad name. April.
Mm-hmm.
What's your nationality?
I'm Mexican.
Okay.
Where is Cathedral City on the state?
On the state, a little south of California.
South
of California, Mexico.
Oh, Mexico?
Where is
Mexico? South of California. This could be
What?
part of the.
Where is Cathedral City?
It's in California.
What's next to Cathedral City?
Thank you, Chris.
Palm Springs.
Palm Springs.
All right, there you go. All right.
We see Chris. Chris has a special talent.
He has a special talent.
Fluent Tard.
He knows how to speak to the Tards.
No.
All right. Hey, thank you, April.
Okay.
You study hard. You'll be fine.
No, April, you're gonna
You
be
don't
all
do
right.
it with
We're
drugs.
making fun of you, but it's
Drew was making fun of you.
Well, come on.
Now, let me tell you how. Let me tell you what I.
Poor April's
Let me
probably
tell you what
depressed.
my problem is. This thing said Studio City.
Yeah.
Studio City. Grew up. I grew up a couple cities away from Studio City. Nothing but rich Jews.
Mm.
I heard her little Mexican accent, and it said Studio City. She's calling from Studio City, and I was like, huh? Nah. Something sounds. What's going on?
Something's wrong.
Something's wrong. Spidey sense tingling. Because all I do is stereotype, Drew. That's all I do.
You.
That's all I do.
Yeah.
I know it's supposed to be bad, but it's all I can't help it. That's all I do. And I kept thinking, Studio City with that kind of little dialect. It doesn't. It's not. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? And then the Cathedral City, and south of California, and then next to Palm Springs, and then all of a sudden, pow! It all snapped into focus. All right, so we're good now, right, Drew?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, baby doll.
Poor April. I feel bad for her.
Well, look, she's trying. She's trying to
God
study.
bless her.
Let me say this, everybody.
You just gotta make a effort, and we really have to make a career of it. You know, make a
from what? Being a
studying,
student?
yeah.
You
If
got to
want to be a good
study.
student, you got to. I mean, that's a full-time operation.
All right. Well, let's look at it this way. Let's look at sports as an analogy. For some people, sports comes much easier than others. I mean, let's face it. Some people are just born, they can dunk, they can hang on the rim. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Others have to work at it. The people have to work at it. You got to go in the weight room. You got to watch your diet. You got to focus on it. And if you do that, you can be pretty good. You'll never be like the guy who can hang on the rim, but that's Einstein.
Right.
And there's always going to be that percentage of people that are just a God-given talent. They're better than you.
I look at my vertical leap and I just go, that's just
what is there to look at?
you can barely see air. Yeah, barely. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
It is scary. Yeah, mine too.
Yeah.
The thing about it is you can work on it and you can make the team, and you can do the same with academics. You're never going to be that great. Don't kid yourself. If you don't get things, you don't get things. You just focus and then start looking for something to do in life that you are good at. Don't bang your head with the academics if that ain't your way. I mean, you're a crappy student in high school. Don't worry about college, but learn something. I mean, figure out a direction to go. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Drew, I know you think we should just pound the academics into everybody. Yes.
It's my own low self-esteem that makes it seem to me that everybody should. If I can do these things, everyone should be able to. You know what I mean? And so we should be able to educate everybody.
Well, what about this? What about discipline being a God-given talent?
I can't imagine that.
I know people who are now 40 who refuse to change. They're exactly what they were in high school
because they weren't conditioned.
I don't know who.
I
mean, I guess you can argue that. Well, everybody in the right circumstances, but society doesn't have that kind of time, money, resources. Parents don't give an S, and once the kid's up and out, that's it.
That's it. That's right.
All right. So what do you do?
That's let them fall, I guess. What do you do? I mean,
well, here's what you do.
You can't train them after the fact.
Here's what everyone does. You realistically assess your talents.
Nobody does that. That's the problem.
I know nobody does that. Chris over here still wants to play professional hockey.
Yeah.
He's still never skated.
Yeah.
Wears a jersey in here every night. It's very sad. Assess your talent, be realistic, and then start focusing on
your strengths.
Not necessarily what you want to do, but what you realistically can do. It's a better life.
Yeah.
It's a better life, everybody, to do a lesser thing for a living and be better at it than to set your sights high and never really achieve it.
Mm.
Yeah?
Mm.
Okay. Yes?
Yeah, but
yes.
You should be also setting your sights high realistically.
Yeah. Medium high. Let's face it. We don't need a whole country full of doctors and lawyers and, deans of major universities. We need some guys to push the brooms and empty my garbage. You know what I'm saying?
Those guys can be smart, too, and having
No, I don't want those guys to be smart. You know what I mean? I got to keep them down. Otherwise, they want more money.
That's what you're playing, right?
Yeah. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
LoveLine. We'll be right back.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine, man. That's Dr. Drew over there. Phone number 1-800-LVE-191. Matthew Lillard in here at the end of the week. Let me just check the weather here, Drew, before we get moving. Bellegarde checking in 71, Cudahy, 71 Irvindale, 71 Fountain Valley, 71 La Palma, 71 Pacoima checking in 71 Simi Valley, 71 Port Hueneme, 71 Westminster, 71 Cypress, 71 Rialto, 71 degrees. Van Nuys, 71 Chatsworth, 71 La Habra, 71 Panorama City, 71 Hawthorne, 71 Oxnard, 71 Linwood, 71 Encino, 71 Escondido, 71 Del Mar, 71 Banning coming in, 71 degrees. Carson, 71 Studio City, 71 and Cathedral City, 71 degrees. Bellegarde, 71 Cudahy, 71 Irvindale, 71 Fountain Valley, checking in, 71 degrees. Newhall, Saugus, just off the ticker. Guess what, Drew? 71 degrees, checking in. All right, we got more weather coming up in a couple of few. We got weather, we got traffic coming up, slow and go. We got traffic coming up, slow and go. Trouble in the Middle East. We got some news coming up. Trouble in the Middle East. We got weather. We got slow and go. We got 71. We got trouble in Fallujah over there. Ceasefires ended over there. We tried to cease fire. It lasted, they got the fire part right of the cease, but they didn't get the cease part right of the fire. That lasted 11 seconds, so that's promising. Last one was 4.5 seconds when someone had trouble reloading. They got some sand caught in a M16 and had trouble firing it. Trouble in the Middle East, slow and go on the 405. Look out for brake lights. Cudahy checking in 71. More traffic, more weather, more discussion about the Middle East coming up. More Middle East. Discussion with Middle East.
And more weather.
More weather coming in.
Here you go.
How impacted an anus full of Middle East have you had in the last 5 years?
It's most of our life. What are you talking about?
It's just, look, here's the thing. You got a whole group of people. They're basically insane. They hate the Jews. Any way you want to slice it, that's just anti-Semitism. They can't stand Jews. They can't stand themselves. I think they hate women, too. And they want to beat the crap out of everyone and themselves. And they flog themselves and bang their heads against the wall. We get it. When something changes, give us a buzz. And somebody grows when they start wearing daisies in their lapels and stop praying for 70 hours a day, let us know. Until then, we'll just assume they're smacking their head against the wall until it's bloody and oppressing women. All right? And hating Jews. All right, there you go. We get it. We got it. Let's just focus on another place to get the oil so we don't get them rich. Let's just focus on that.
That's the part that kills me is why we don't find a new customer. I mean, why don't we be somebody else's customer instead of theirs?
It's the part that makes you say,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm saying.
Ariam?
Yeah?
What's happening, baby doll?
Oh, no, I was just calling up as a follow-up for that one caller about the eggs, donating the eggs.
Yeah. What kind of name is Ariam?
I don't know. My mom was on drugs. I don't know.
Oh, really? Doesn't mean anything? It's not a kind of name?
I think it means quiet song.
All right.
Something like that.
People are very casual about their names, by the way. We have talked to people with unique names all the time. There was just sort of,
whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah, they ask.
Good. I like that. It's not obnoxious. I hate that proud warrior princess crap that people give me.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so it means who knows? Who cares?
So you donated eggs or you didn't?
No, I was 20 and I was just like, okay, well, I need money, and then it came out on the LA Weekly.
Yeah.
It was like, I don't know, it was directed for students.
Right.
And basically, Adam, I know you were saying that they don't really look too much at brains, but actually they do.
No, I was saying, yes, that is what I'm saying. You're right. I was wrong. No, what I was saying is I think they wouldn't get over the physical part. If you were short and squatty and had bad teeth, I don't know that you could so-called donate, or as I would call it, sell, because you get paid for giving it to somebody, an egg.
Right.
What do you look like? Are you smart?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
And what do you look like?
5'4", about 130.
All right. And are you attractive?
I guess.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. I get pretty humble about it, so I don't.
No, I know. I can't judge myself either. If I was, I would probably err on the side of hunky. But I can't judge.
So why'd you back out?
Basically all the side effects, and then basically you have to go through this whole screening process, both on the phone, and if they like what they hear, then they'll send you a package, which is basically 300 pages of what you have to read in this application. You have to send pictures of yourself.
Yeah. Why don't you send a picture of your brain?
Right. Send your IQ exam.
Yeah,
they do ask for your IQ. Degrees, if you've gotten degrees, if your parents, their education.
And what do you got in the what's your pedigree?
I got an associate's in recording engineering, and then I'm currently still working on bachelor's.
Junior college?
That's what the associate is.
So I did the junior college, and then I left, and I wound up working for them. So.
Okay. All right. Good times. So you're going to school now?
Yeah. I'm working now. I'm working full time, and I'm still going to school.
Where are you going?
Trying to Dominguez Hills, Cal State.
All right. Oh, good. Good for you.
Good times.
And that's good. You want to be an engineer or something?
Yeah.
All right. Good.
I want to work more in the industry, or just
like Chris.
Hold on. Are you a single gal? Are you single?
No.
Oh. No. You're married?
No.
You have a boyfriend.
You happy with your man?
Yeah.
Really? I bet you'd be happier with engineer Chris.
He could break you in to the industry.
I mean, does she want to get into radio and stuff?
Yeah. Well, hold on. Oh, okay. Don't talk. You'll screw things up. Ariam.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
Engineer Chris over here. Single, successful, practically runs KROQ.
That's right.
Which is a flagship station for LoveLine and one of the most prestigious radio stations in the United States. Can you give me a warm-up on the coffee, buddy? Right away. Give me a warm-up.
How great you guys are. I've been listening to LoveLine since I was 11.
Thanks, baby doll. Well, let me tell you what makes it... let me explain something.
What makes it hum?
Let me tell you what makes it hum. Engineer Chris. And let me tell you something. You hear us on the air. You hear the on-air
finished
personas.
product. The finished product.
No. Here's what I'm saying. And Drew, I'm rarely honest about what goes on behind the scenes
I can't wait to hear
this show.
Yes.
But please listen. I'm putting him on hold for a second. I'm going to be honest about how the show works.
Honest, yeah.
It's a little humiliating, but I'll tell you. I mean, let's call spade a spade. Engineer Chris, his on-air persona is sort of a meek, quiet, whipping boy.
Yeah, but behind the scenes, dynamo.
I'll tell you what happens. I show up here about 8:30 in the evening. Engineer Chris, first off, is PO'd if I didn't bring him a Starbucks.
Right.
That's his thing. Second thing, he sits down with a whole bunch of stuff. He calls them the beats.
These are things he wants.
Things we need to talk about tonight.
He has a stack of notes.
Top of the list, I want you to plug Crank Yankers. Then we're going to go into the weather bit, Slow and Go. We might go into a little Chief Running Bear, Indian gynecologist, and then it's Bag on the Middle East.
Well, then he wants to talk about future shows.
Rant on Red Arrows.
Yeah.
And then it's
gives you precise timings on each.
Yeah. Oh no, he has a show broken down. It's 10. It says 10 to 10:18. That's me making fun of other cultures that I don't know anything about. And then 10:18 to 10:22, we take a phone call where I also make fun of cultures I don't know about. And then we break. And oh man,
he works it.
You don't want to be here during a break when it goes bad.
Yeah,
Chris coming in here.
Well, not just going bad, just gets a little slow. He's on you.
Oh, I mean, Drew sometimes just has to leave.
I get too pissed off.
Right, and then commands me to. I've evacuated my bowels right here, just like a puppy getting yelled at. And then he pots the mic up, and he goes back into his radio persona.
Now, so Ariam, yeah,
I just wanted people to know how the show really runs.
Yeah,
Ariam, yeah.
So that could be you could be partnered up.
You could do much worse than do hitch your wagon to Chris's team. You understand?
I got you.
And that whole part about him living at home, more
stuff he wrote.
More stuff he just told me to say. The reality is, and Chris, I'm just going to say it. I just let me say it, buddy. Lives in a luxury high-rise
in Studio City
on Wilshire. No, he moved. He moved to Wilshire.
But that's how we knew about the girl.
Well, I know about Studio City, but he moved out of there. He'd actually had some property developed over there and flipped it,
well,
made some nice coin. Moved to one of those luxury high-rises on Wilshire. Yeah. He's got the penthouse and the one right in the middle. But it's right between like Gailey, and it's Beverly Hills adjacent. The doorman. Yeah.
But I don't like Gucci's. I like rags.
Oh, you like rags? Okay.
Like big impressive houses don't really impress me.
Yeah. Oh, you're not into that? Okay. Well, in that case, he does live in with his mom.
I'm like, because
I own the house though.
His mom owns the house.
No, I own the house.
Oh, I mean, Chris owns the house. You don't like the guys that got the bucks, huh?
Not really.
Why?
I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. Too much money means they're lacking something else, and it's usually like brains or something else.
Yeah,
that's what your mom taught you.
Yeah, my mom taught me that too. Don't trust people with money. Yeah, you got to be a real idiot to make a lot of money these days.
I don't know. I've never really made a lot of money, so I don't.
Yeah, no. Why would you be with someone that had a wallet full of money and a nice car? You don't need that. Nobody needs that. I wish that upon nobody. True. God forbid your daughter hooks up with someone with a nice income. God forbid. May her head grow.
Because you know what it means. It means the guy's evil.
Well,
exploitative.
I don't think anyone who makes a lot of money could be very smart, could they?
Never.
No, it's never happened.
Just a criminal, just bad.
Yeah, screwing the man. Aaron, I can.
Okay.
All right, so they looked at your picture, and how much money did they offer you for your eggs?
Okay, this clinic was somewhere in Orange County. I don't remember since it was such a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And they offered anywhere between $7,000 to $10,000, I guess, depending on what you rated at.
Ooh. Really?
And but basically, you had to go to like a prep therapy session like for 2 weeks straight.
Mm-hmm.
And so, in my case, I couldn't go to work or school.
Mm-hmm.
And then they let you know that the procedure might be painful.
Mm-hmm.
And by might, they're saying it's going to be painful.
All right. All right. By the way, I thought you didn't trust people. What do you need money for? It just makes you stupid.
I mean, you got to, I started off at junior college, 18 years old, and then, in the cafeteria, these people were like, oh, we're giving free stuff, just sign this. Turned out to be credit cards.
Mm.
And it was right around the time when gas started, the first time it started getting, like, pretty ugly.
Yeah.
And then, $4,000 later in a crappy job, I was like, yeah, I needed money.
So let me
what are you driving, like an M1 Abrams tank?
Let me get this straight. The rise in gas prices screwed her credit.
Jared,
made her. She was spraying. She was going to the gas station and just taking the spigot and just opening it up and spraying it all over the place.
True. You remember a year and a half ago when it went from $2.24 a gallon to $2.26 a gallon?
Yeah.
That
backbreaking.
My dad lost his house. What the hell is she? All right.
Oh boy.
All right.
That's distorted thinking.
Well, I like the part about she don't like guys with money because anybody who makes money couldn't be very smart. She lost a little. I think she even lost interest in her example
logic,
about halfway, or retarded logic about halfway into it. Okay. All right. Well, they don't focus. They do focus on looks and on brains over there. All right. All right. Let's bear down, Drew. Sex addict over here.
All right. Let's do it.
Name is Cherry.
Oof.
Van Nuys. Uh-oh. She's horny 5 times a day.
You want to talk to her or get
I just want to hear her voice. Cherry?
Hi.
What's happening, baby doll?
Nothing much. Just here horny.
You're horny.
As usual.
Yeah. What do you look like? You hot?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, hold on a second. This definitely sounds high, too.
Mm.
All right. She's within range, by the way.
Of what? Of striking distance?
To striking distance. I got just enough fuel in my tank to make it out there and check her out. Chris, you want to go? You want to go on a Van Nuys run?
Oh, I thought it was Cathedral City.
No,
okay.
she's Van Nuys.
All right. She's making a joke. Come on, buddy. All right. Let's go now. Let's get it on.
Let's break it down.
Hey, want to get it on?
Come on.
Let's get it on.
Let's go.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll speak to Cherry, horny Cherry, and she's hot. All after this.
LoveLine.
LoveLine.
We'll be right back.
You know, Drew, smelling good is more than...
Right.
Who knows? Could have done 10 of those.
Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, everybody. It's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. All right, let's go. Let's rock on. Let's rock out. Let's go. Let's party. Let's party now.
Cherry.
Hey.
25.
25.
What's your question?
My question is there such a thing as a sex addict? And
Yes.
if there is, how can you tell if that person is a sex addict?
Sex addicts with women usually come to sexual addiction through love and intimacy compulsion. Sex addicts usually were addicted to a chemical first. They always have to have a family history of addiction or alcoholism, and they always have a history of sexual abuse in childhood.
Ooh. Were you sexually abused?
No.
Wow.
So sexual addiction is really about being an addict and having a progressive focus on this behavior in spite of its consequences.
What about this? What about just abandoning father and every male becomes your daddy who you're trying to get the attention of through your sexuality?
But maybe she didn't see sexual abuse because at 12 she was with a 19-year-old, and that's where the sexual abuse starts.
Yeah.
Where's your dad?
My dad has actually passed away 2 years ago.
What happened?
There was a bomb in his shop. This was in the Philippines.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There was a bomb in his shop?
Yeah, I live in southern Philippines, and you know how there's a war going on. We didn't know if it was random killing or if it was, somebody was just mad at my dad. But it was a grenade, and he blew up.
Ugh. Bad times. What kind of shop was he in?
My dad was a mechanic, and we owned a shop.
Oh.
A mechanic shop.
Wow. And so you went from the war-torn Philippines to Van Nuys?
Same place.
Worse.
No. Same place.
Worse. Took a nice step backwards there.
Is it really?
Go back to the Philippines, or at least you got good fruit.
Okay.
All right. So I'm sorry to hear what happened to your father.
Now, you may be sexually compulsed, which is a sort of much broader spectrum of problems.
Was your dad, so your dad was around the whole time you were growing up?
Yes, he was.
He was, and he was good to you?
Yes.
All right. Well, maybe you're just horny. What do? You got a boyfriend?
I actually do, but he does not. Well, we don't really see each other much, and we don't do much either.
Why?
He's Christian.
He's Christian.
You understand, to be a sexual compulsive or sexual addict, you have to have lots of sex.
Got to get it on once in a while.
I know. Well, I don't know. All I know is that since I was 7, I've been really horny. I didn't even know what horny meant until I was 16.
Mm-hmm.
And I lost my virginity at 17, and I loved it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 17. Yeah,
that's good.
All right, that's good. Right.
Keep going.
All right, and it's just my 2 boyfriends have been really there for me, and then ever since I got to America, it was just it was weird.
You've only had 2 girls. You've only had 2 boyfriends. You're fine.
You're healthy. You just
you're
need
freaking yourself
you need
out.
a new boyfriend.
You're horny for your culture. You're not horny for our culture.
No, okay. Well, I have 2 boyfriends, but I did not say I was faithful with those 2.
Uh-oh. Well, now you're going off the chart again.
Hey, by the way, you know what they call me in the Philippines?
What?
Cafe.
Pogi.
Pogi.
Pogi, really?
Pogi, yeah.
Can I get your number?
Yeah. What's Pogi mean?
All right.
You know what Pogi means?
They call me what? Yes, I do.
What's it mean?
It means Pogi means you're cute, you're handsome.
Handsome, that's right.
Handsome. Yeah, handsome. That's my name. That's my Filipino name, Pogi. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. You see, I have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
I do not masturbate. And right now, I do not know how, because it turns me off. So I need a penis.
You need a penis.
To satisfy me.
Yeah. What about your...
Do you have orgasms?
What about your Christian boyfriend? I'm not done with him. What, he won't have sex with you?
No, he won't.
All right. Well, maybe you should break up with him.
I know. That's what everybody tells me.
Especially since you're having sex with another guy.
What?
Are you having sex with another guy? You said you had 2 boyfriends?
That was a long time ago. That was when I was young. Like,
Okay.
right now I'm 25 and...
All right. Yeah,
you need a new boyfriend.
Here's
You
the
need
thing.
to-
You need no boyfriend. You need a nice vibrator and a good job. What do you do? Are you working? You going to school?
Nurse.
Yes,
Nurse?
I'm an accountant.
Accountant. Excellent.
Accountant. Hot accountant. All right. And what do you want to do? Do you want to do any? You have any hobbies? You want to do something?
Are you
Hobbies.
ambitious?
I read a lot of books.
Nah, that's not a hobby.
No,
You need something.
she's ambitious.
Buy a condo. Do something.
Yeah.
Focus on something.
But have
Break up with
have a
this
real
guy and
relationship,
focus
'cause
on
this
something.
is just,
You're not as nutty as you think you are.
No, she's not. She's healthy.
And
She got a nutty relationship.
Yeah. I used to install closets with a Filipino guy named Pogi.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Born again. Oh, what a delight. Me and 5 born agains installing closets. I should have killed myself. I should have fallen on a closet pole. Had some dignity. Sharpened it up on the grinder and just fell on it.
Ashley, 19?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're 19. Go ahead.
Yes, I am. Hi. I'm just really curious about this question. I've been meaning to ask you guys for a long time. Actually, it's about the pills that are supposed to make your breasts larger and fuller.
No, they don't. But sometimes birth control pills do. Something estrogen-containing pills will sometimes do that in some women.
Yeah. I'm on the pill right now, but
Yeah. Well,
I
there you
really
go.
haven't seen any difference.
Well, there you go. Other than that, it's plastic surgeries.
Your boobs big enough. What size are they?
32C.
Oh, come on.
It's fine. What's wrong
When
with
people
that?
have plastic procedures, that's what they aim for.
That's what guys want.
Nah. They're like, it's because I'm skinny, though. They're kind of, I don't know.
What's wrong with that? You're skinny. You got a C cup. That's good, right?
Not if, I don't know. I feel like I'm not really proportioned. I feel like I should be bigger.
If you're skinny and you have a C cup, that's more than proportioned.
Are you 7 feet tall?
5'8".
All right, look, you're fine. Your guys like you?
Yeah, sometimes.
All right,
sure they
look,
do.
I really mean it. I really do think that I was telling, forget it. Forget these calls, Joe.
There's somebody on hold for 112 minutes here. You can let her go?
All right, I'll be fast.
All right.
Listen, people, girls need hobbies. Being attractive to men is not a hobby.
No, they need to they need
You
a
need to
sense
do
of
something.
value in their
Think
life
about-
other than men.
Save some money and buy a condo.
Yeah.
So focus on something. Guys work on cars. Guys build houses. Guys have all kinds of stuff. And we screw, but we have all these other things. You just being presentable to the opposite sex or making yourself more alluring to the opposite sex can't be a full-time job for you.
Or can't be how you define yourself, more importantly.
Thank you. Naomi?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're 26. You tried many different kinds of depression medications.
Antidepressant.
None of them work.
No.
Have you been on mood?
Since I was 13.
Have you been on mood stabilizers?
That too, yeah.
All right, so you have a personality problem. You need therapy.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, well there you go. Antidepressants don't work that well. They're helpful, but they don't take things away when you've got addiction and or personality disorder.
So, psychiatrist?
I've done therapy.
Well, you got to keep doing it.
I've done it. It don't work.
How many years do you do it for with the same therapist?
Not that long.
Okay, that's not
Thank
doing
you.
it. That's
you
not
really,
doing it.
You really know how to put
Yeah.
a fine point on that.
Once you've packed in about 8 years, then
Actually, medication made me worse. Actually,
All right. Hey, Screwball. Remember we were talking about doing therapy?
Go do it.
Go do it. All right. Or don't do it. I don't care. Just don't have any more kids. You have kids?
I don't have any kids.
Good.
Good
All
girl.
right. So here are your choices. No kids or therapy.
Or both.
I don't even have any sex.
Good. That's a good thing. Just go to therapy. Please go to therapy. All right. We'll take a quick break. Be right back.
Okay, so I know there's nothing wrong with me. So what's up?
So I was like you, and I used to think that these datelines were totally cheesy.
Why can't I meet anybody?
But I tried everything else and thought, what the hell?
I mean, unbelievable. No, they have a whole floor by the tar pits.
Oh.
3, 2, 1.
Oh. Hey, everybody. All right. Well, that's the show, y'all. Thanks for tuning in tonight, and we hope to
see you soon.
Speak to you tomorrow night. Yeah. All right, Drew. We're going home. Don't worry. Yeah. So until next time, it's Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
This
This has been LoveLine. LoveLine. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or the station. The producer for LoveLine is Annie Gold. LoveLine is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.